I've said it too many times this season. Our team hasn't been playing great football most games, but we've got monsters like Mbappé and Jude who keep bailing us out, que nos siguen sacando las castañas del fuego. They keep bailing us out time and again. Sure, that's what top players are for. They show up and get you the 3 points. But let's be real, we're living on the edge. Estamos viviendo al filo de la navaja. We're living on the edge in way too many games. And today was just another close call. Muy buenas a todos, gente buena gente, football geeks, frikis del fútbol, football geeks, and welcome to a new episode of Inglés para Vikingos. It was a mess of a win. Fue un desastre de victoria. But a win's a win. Real Madrid looked like they were still jet-lagged from international duty, de los compromisos internacionales. Slow start, shaky defense, una defensa muy titubeante, a shaky defense. Actually, it is in shambles. En realidad, es un puñetero desastre. It is in shambles. Midfield looked like strangers in the night, and no chemistry up front. Y sin ninguna conexión en la delantera. No chemistry up front. Leganes had maybe to have decent chances, and scored both. We only got on the board, solo nos enganchamos, we only got on the board thanks to a kind of soft pen, de un penaltito, a soft pen. One of those classic gray area calls, uno de esos penaltitos grises that could go either way. But honestly, I was surprised we even got it, teniendo en cuenta, considering the number of clear penalties we've been denied this season. Second half, we kicked off with a different vibe. Comenzamos con una motivación muy distinta. We kicked off with a different vibe. Jude came alive, scored, and brought some of the energy back to the team. But even at 2-2, you felt like any random Leganés counter could mess us up again. Nos la podía liar de nuevo. Could mess us up again. And then boom, Mbappé pops up again. Aparece de nuevo. He pops up again. With that long-range free kick, con ese libre directo desde lejos. It might actually be his first free kick goal according to pundits, según los entendidos, according to pundits. But whatever it was, guys, it was an absolute banger, un auténtico golazo, no doubt about it. And as you see with his brace, con su doblete, with his brace, Kylian has already matched Ronaldo in goals. Ha igualado a CR7 for a debut season at Real Madrid. He's now just 4 goals away from catching Ivan Zamorano, the top scorer in his first year with the club. And at this pace, a este ritmo, at this pace, with the games we've got left, I'm sure he'll get there. As long as injuries stay away, mientras que las lesiones le respeten. As long as injuries stay away. What a freaking beast. Menuda bestia es este tipo. I don't want to get into drama, but it's tiring at this point, guys. Ya cansa, la verdad. It's tiring at this point. Some haters are crying over a foul that was actually a foul. Maybe debatable life. Quizás debatible en directo. Debatable life, but for God's sake. Rodrigo was through on goal, se iba a portería, he was through on goal, and got knocked down. Y le desequilibraron, le derribaron. He got knocked down. That's it. Period. If this TV network only wants to show this angle you see on the screen that stirs up all the controversy que genera toda la polémica, that's on them. Es su problema. That's on them. And if haters buy into it, y si los antis se lo tragan, and if they buy into it, that's their problem too. It's not our problem. But please, regular, normal people aren't stupid. We all know there are 100 cameras in the stadium. And from any proper angle, the foul is clear as day. The foul is clear as day, guys. Tristemente, sadly, this channel holds the broadcast rights, los derechos de retransmisión, the broadcast rights. And this kind of stuff happens week in, week out, cada semana. They always pick the angle that raises the most out, el que genera toda la polémica. But just with Real Madrid, it's been like that for decades now. Ha sido así durante décadas. It's been like that for decades now. And then they double down, y luego lo refuerzan, they double down with the same old biased commentary, con los comentarios siempre partidistas, with the same old biased commentary, especially this guy on the mic. They always support the anti-Madrid agenda. It's not coincidence, it's just a pattern. Es un patrón, it's just a pattern. And Vikingos, that's not sports journalism. Eso no es periodismo deportivo. That's called plain manipulation. Not only does it fuel hate, y esto no solo genera odio, but it also deepens the divide, hace más grande la brecha. In a country that's already split, en un país que ya está bastante dividido, on so many levels. Time there is some serious self-reflection on that network. Believe me, I don't want to sound like a broken record. No quiero sonar como un disco rayado. I don't want to sound like a broken record. But it's not just me saying it, or many other Madridistas. This isn't just speculation. A judge already pointed it out last year. Ya lo señaló el año pasado un juez. The footage sent to VAR, la imagen que se envía al VAR, the footage sent to VAR is being tampered with. Está siendo manipulada. Is being tampered with. Some key moments of the plays are deliberately left out. Se dejan fuera a propósito. And as for the rest of the match, not much more to say really. Arda Güler has some flashes, tuvo algunos destellos, he had some flashes, Brahim did not have his best game, and Vini and Rodrigo looked cooked, parecían fundidos, they looked cooked from the flights. And don't even get me started on Lucas Vázquez and Fran García at the back. Y no me hagáis hablar de Lucas y Fran en defensa. Because both were nowhere to be found on Leganés goals. Ni se veían por ahí en los goles del Leganés. Lucas at right back, sorry guys, but he just doesn't cut it anymore. Pero ya no da la talla. He doesn't cut it anymore. On the flip side, por otro lado, I don't think Lucas Vázquez has earned all the social media heat, toda esa crítica de las redes sociales. I came across this image on Twitter and honestly, it feels pretty unfair to me. Muy injusta. Yeah, he's past his prime. Ya pasaron sus mejores momentos. He's past his prime. But as a squad player, pero como jugador de equipo, he's almost a club legend. Always gave his all. Siempre lo dio todo. And he deserves to bow out y merece que se retire. He deserves to bow out with respect and class. The pick of the day goes to Kylian, who scored his first ever goal from a free kick. Although some fans claim it doesn't really count, since he touched the ball first, before striking it, antes de golpearla, before striking it. Either way, it came from a foul outside the box, and his shot left the keeper frozen. Dejó al portero seco. The shot left the keeper frozen, with very little chance to react. So in a nutshell, my dear vikingos, mis queridos vikingos, 3 points in the bag, not the prettiest points, but it still counts. Big games coming up, so fingers crossed Mbappé keeps delivering, Jude stays healthy and sharp, and Vini gets back to his best. Bueno, y la expresión que os traigo hoy es ese they looked cooked. Parecían fundidos. They looked cooked. Vini and Rodrigo looked cooked from the flights. Parecían fundidos de los vuelos internacionales. Another example might be after conceding the second goal, después de encajar el segundo gol, they looked cooked and out of ideas. Y bueno, esto ha sido todo por hoy. That's all, folks. Aquí os dejo el vocabulario como siempre. No dejéis de seguir practicando, amigos. Sobre todo lo que aprendáis, tratad de ponerlo en marcha lo antes posible. Practice makes perfect, as I always say. Si veis este vídeo por primera vez, no os olvidéis de suscribiros al canal y el resto dejad un like que siempre nos ayuda. Estaré muy agradecido. Y por cierto, no os perdáis el siguiente partido porque nos jugamos una final. Este martes a las 9 de la noche. Bueno, creo que es a las 9:30. En la Copa estamos jugando a las 9:30, ¿no? Bueno, pues a las 9:30. Vamos a por la Real, vamos a por otra final y nos vemos en el siguiente vídeo. Un fuerte abrazo. A big hug to all of you vikingos.